The legendary farm is back, but this time it is being changed because of the brand new update. Today I'm going to tell you guys the new method to actually farm legendaries and almost guarantee you'll probably get a job. I don't want to use the word guarantee, but better the chances of you getting this. So this video is pretty much an updated version of my previous video before the update. Not only is my method even a lot better now, but you have a better chance to actually getting legendaries. And in addition to that, as a bonus, I'm going to give you another place to farm that should allow you to change things up and give you some really good rewards and also give you the possibility of getting a legendary. So if all that sounds like something you're definitely interested, a like would be greatly appreciated. And don't forget about our monthly giveaway. It's pinned in the pinned comment. Good luck to everybody that's participating. So after the update, guys, I've been grinding, trying to figure out what exactly are the best spots to actually do this. What side missions are the most effective ones to do? And for those of you who don't know, they did change things up after the update. No longer will you be able to get legendaries from the chest. This is actually pretty good news for me because the method I had put out earlier was kind of slowing us down just a little bit because we wanted to reset the chest. Now that we don't need to reset the chest, it makes it even better. And I'm going to tell you guys, after all these side missions I went ahead and tested, Payback is still the best one to do. I'm going to explain why that is, but before we do, I do want to make sure you guys put this into account because this is going to better the odds of you actually getting a legendaries. It's going to be a quick explanation because I explained it on my previous video. So when you guys go to your character, you want to make sure you equip the highest level gear. Don't worry too much about your build. Worry mostly about equipping the highest level gear. Try to make sure you maximize your gear all the way to 200 plus. And make sure that your weapons are 300 plus. If you're having a hard time finding a pistol, trying to get it to 300 or 290 or higher, make sure you guys stop by my stream. I'll give you guys a helpful tip of actually where to find one. Or if you follow this video, I'm pretty sure one will drop eventually. So once you have your weapons at maximum 300 plus on the weapon side and 200 plus on the armor side, try to make sure as you guys are getting pieces, to push as much firepower as you possibly can into your character. Don't worry about getting a build right now because we are in the demo. So once you guys have that set, now it's time to go and farm. All right, to begin our farm, guys, we're going to set our expectations on the payback mission. What we're going to be doing here, guys, is we're going to be killing a couple of ads and also killing the boss. This is the best mission to actually do this in. I'm going to explain why. Because usually now, based on the way things have changed, and even prior to this, there were enemies that were actually able to drop legendaries who were not considered bosses or captains. And that, of course, were the snipers, as you guys may already know. If you guys do the Terra farm, you guys know snipers actually drop those. In this mission, there are a total of 2 snipers. In addition to that, the breachers are also able to drop legendaries. And this mission actually has the most amount of breachers compared to the Terra farm, compared to another different side quest. This one has the most. This one has a total of 4. You get to kill 3 right in the start of the mission as you're working your way up your hill. And when you open the door, you kill another one. And on top of that, after you kill the boss and you turn in your quest reward, that's another option to be able to get another legendary. So in total, you have 2 snipers, 4 breachers, and of course, turning in the quest, giving us a total of 7 different chances to actually get a legendary. Now, one thing I do want to make sure you guys keep in mind is that when you turn in the quest, you want to make sure you guys know exactly when you get loot and what loot you got for that specific quest. What I would suggest is once you turn in the quest, open up your menu and make sure that before you turn in the quest, and make sure that you don't have anything with a yellow little marker. Yellow little marker means you have a brand new item in your inventory. If you do, just hover over that item, clear it out, then turn in the quest and you'll see that that yellow marker will reappear, letting you know what loot you got from completing that specific quest. The cool thing about this particular quest is that you're able to spawn in back into the flag and start the mission right off the bat as you turn it in. So it's actually pretty good. It saves a lot of loading time and makes things go a little bit quicker. But I know what you guys are saying. Laser, you said there was another method. What is this other method you're speaking of? Well, I'm going to show you guys exactly what you're going to do. You're going to want to make sure you start this mission, which is the second mission in the game. And you're going to want to play it through all the way till you get to the top where you actually breach an object and get through the fence. Now, when you breach this object, there's going to be a couple of elites running to you guys. What you want to do is you want to run a beeline straight in so they could start chasing you. You're going to work your way up the hill, and you're going to notice that more of these guys, berserkers or bullies or breachers, are going to try to come and at you with swinging axes and everything. You're going to gather a bunch of them up because remember, every single one of these gives you a possibility of getting a legendary. So this is actually a very interesting method to actually do because this is going to allow you to be able to farm a lot of elites compared to any other wishes. This one has the most actually. This has, I mean, I haven't really counted them, but there is absolutely way more than 10. What you're gonna want to do is you want to gather them around and kill them all except maybe leave 1 or 2 alive, because you want to make sure that they kill you so you could just start back at the checkpoint where you actually enter this mission. So make sure it's very important that you do not kill all of them. You at least leave 2 alive to be able to get this done. As you guys are noticing right here, we're killing them over and over repeatedly, and we're getting drops from blues to greens. And of course, there's always that possibility that we could get that legendary loot to drop. Remember, one of the key important factors of this, guys, is to make sure you have the highest level armor equipped, you have your firepower as high as possible. That is kind of be the key to you actually being able to obtain a legendary. If you're missing a specific piece, like let's say you're missing a pistol, which I know a lot of you guys were stopping by the stream saying you guys were, try to get that first before you begin your farm. You'd probably do the chest run, chest don't drop legendaries, but they still do drop blues, or you could just do this particular option and try to get it off one of these berserkers that are coming your way, or breachers. And there you guys have it. That is the updated version on how to farm legendaries in Outriders. Now, one thing, guys, you want to know what weapons you should keep and what weapons you should dismantle, definitely check out my video on the best weapons to use per class. I'll leave it linked in the description and also in the annotation. It should give you a better idea of what to keep and what to dismantle. I do hope you guys are finding these videos helpful and informative. If you are, do me the huge favor, guys, drop a comment, drop a like, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you guys won't miss our Outriders coverage. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and I will see you guys later.
That coming.
Genocide!